come in. What am I doing? Well, like most people at Christmas, I like to sit down in my snuggly jumper and my Christmas leggings and my full face of makeup and read a great book. Well, a good book. Well, an okay book. Well, a book, anyway. And this year I'm reading In the Slip by F.D. Lee. It's a story about time travel, about love, about identity, and about penguins. It follows the life of Kong, who is a trans-temporal copyright protection officer, and it's his job to make sure that nobody changes the timeline. For example, by travelling back in time and investing in Apple computers, or inventing Amazon.com, or creating rock and roll music like one particularly famous time traveller. I tell you what, why don't I read you a little bit from the story? Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Back in the One True, I get to my plan. The company have the best records, but you need permission to go searching, and I don't fancy asking Murdash for it. I want to be part of the chorus pilot, and rocking the boat ain't gonna ingratiate myself. Instead, I visit one of the cram schools. I ain't been to one before, never needed to. I started working for the company after my pop died, and they gave me my education. Most corporations are the same, grabbing young and educating right. But the cram schools exist for those with the cash to better themselves. I choose a mall close to the company, find the best cram school I can for my price range, pay, get assigned a desk, rest my hollow over the scanner, and I'm linked. 15 minutes begins to count down on the screen, and I'm invited to choose what it is I want to learn. They're making me pay to read the menu. Goddamn skeevers. Right, focus. The options are business courses mostly, some finance, some engineering, some history. What do I choose? I can't just search for Cresler. If she's rogue, likely the company will have wiped her from the public feeds to save face. After what feels like too long deciding, I open up the history submenu for City 1 records. Get a few more pre-selected options, stuff about the fracture, when the world tipped too far to be salvaged, the resulting wars, the mass migration as whole countries became unlivable, the sandstorms and water riots, the food droughts, the diseases brought back to life as the medicine failed and the ice caps melted. The eventual dissolution of individual governments, the rise of industries to take their place, the 5 cities and the dome tech, the lotteries to decide who got in, and the birth of the One True. That's it. Stuff any kid knows. 12 minutes left and I still haven't started the cram. I go back to the main menu, try the corporate information option, and 2 subscreens later I get the option to learn about the TTCP. From here I'm able to access public information on tempo terrorists. 10 minutes left, I've got to choose. Choice and the freedom to choose, ain't that the kicker? Fine, this is as good a place to any as I'm going to be offered, though I'll admit I ain't expecting to find a file with Cresler's name and home address stamped across it. I select the download link on the top of the screen, my brain sending impulses down the wires into my chip and through my hollow, letting the tech know I'm ready for the cram. The world goes white, a high-pitched screech and a feeling like ice hitting my brain accompanying it. I think I hear myself yelp somewhere behind the pane. I'm inside a room, faces all around me, data streams spooling, except for one wall, which is just a giant image of a burger and fries. A clock pings up on the ceiling, counting down from 9 minutes, 22 seconds. Okay. Women. A spinning circle appears, showing the machine's thinking. 1 minute later, the men disappear from the walls. Europhile. Circle, another minute. About 70% of the remaining women vanish. Brunette, white, early to mid-30s. Circle, another minute, reveal, 20 women remain. Check the ceiling clock, just over 6 minutes left. Jesus, no wonder so few people bother with the cram schools. The image of the burger starts to flash, the room filling with the smell of frying onions, fats and carbs, tugging at the mammalian part of my brain that still craves such things above all else. No scars nor other marks. Circle, wait. 5 minutes left. 4 women appear, all processed, 3 of which I arrested myself. My stomach rumbles and I'd swear the light in the room is getting brighter, hurting my eyes. The burger stench is stronger, that's for damn sure. I scour through the women, selecting and rejecting files, trying not to rush, trying not to miss anything. There's nothing here, nothing to help me. 3 minutes. I'm wasting my time. Think, Kong, you dirty skeever. What are the factors that ain't being attended to? What might have been missed? Maybe. Same criteria, unsolved cases. The clock above ticks down as the tech thinks, searching the public feeds. It's a long shot and I don't expect much to come of it. God, I'm hungry. 1 minute, 20 seconds. The 3 walls fill abruptly with information, a list of deaths. All of them operatives, all died in the slip. They ain't company files, they're insurance claims. Records kept public to ensure rates are maintained correctly. 57 seconds. I pick one at random, skim the details. Skeever got sculled, head blown to pieces by an unknown assailant. Skim another, same thing. All happened in the slip. Work-related deaths, compensation paid to the TTCP for the tune of... The walls white out completely, a deafening, high-pitched wailing, filling my whole universe until I can't see nor hear anything. My sight comes back slowly. The screech fades, and I'm back in the cram school with a headache and the overwhelming desire to buy a burger from the joint across the mall. Fucking teasers. I make a deal with myself to go eat as soon as I'm done, and the sensation dies down. It doesn't leave, no sir, but becomes less needful. There's something going on, I'm sure of it. I sit back, unlink, and take a chloros to melt away the pain behind my eyes. My palms are sticky. I dug my fingernails into my hands so hard I've left little crescents of blood in my flesh. I'll have to get that fixed now, as well as buying a burger. My stomach rumbles on cue. I ignore it, go up to the front desk. Hey, mister, I say to the receptionist. What? His eyes are glued to a magazine show on his screen. The light flickers on his face, dancing shadows on top of the green ivy he's had pigmented onto his cheekbones. Makes him look like he's got some kind of expression. I paid for a cram, but I didn't get enough time to see it all. He breaks contact with the screen long enough to nod towards the scanner on the desk. You can always buy another session. It's a free country. And that's a little bit from In the Slip by F.D. Lee. If you fancy picking up your own copy, it's available on Kindle Unlimited, Kindle, and in paperback, all from Amazon. And you can also get a paperback copy from Barnes & Nobles or your local library. Thank you very much and wishing you all a very happy Christmas and a wonderful 2024.